My name is Janie G. Hawkins. And my mother of 5 children. I have 19 grandchildren and a lot of great-grand. I don't know the number yet. So, I've been a member of Holy Convent of St. Cyprian. Well, I joined it when it was St. Cyprian, and 64 years ago. And I was Baptist, and I joined it because I knew I had to raise the children in the Catholic faith, and I figured we all should go to the same church, and I've enjoyed every bit of the journey.
My name is Doris Edelin. I'm a mother of 3, the grandmother of 10, the great-grandmother of 10. I'm widowed for the last 3 years, or 4 years. And I'm an active member of Holy Comforter, St. Cyprian Parish, and I have been for many years. I was raised in St. Cyprian Parish, so I've been a member all of my life. I have visited other parishes from time to time, never for a long period, but this has been my life, really.
Deacon Joseph Curtis, Jr., and born and raised in St. Cyprian's. I retired government employee, and I was ordained a deacon 2002, June of 2002. I am a son of a permanent deacon, and sort of followed in his footsteps. I could never fill him, but I sort of followed in his footsteps. And when St. Cyprian Church was torn down, we then joined Our Lady Queen of Peace Parish.
Hi. My name is Barbara Susie Savoy Curtis, and I am a Christian woman first. I am the wife of a permanent deacon, Deacon Curtis. The Savoys lived in the back of St. Cyprian's Church, and we used to run through the alley to get to Mass on time. But I just want to say that I was a member of St. Cyprian's Church for probably close to 30-some years, and I consider myself still a parishioner of St. Cyprian's Church. Graduated from Eastern High School, native Washingtonian. I'm a member of Our Lady Queen of Peace Parish now, and lived in Walter Street for, again, like I said, about 30 years or better.
My name is Dorothy Simpson, and I am blessed to have reached my 95th birthday, and I have been a member of Holy Comforter and the old St. Cyprian's all of my life. I have 3 grown children. I have grandchildren. I have great-grandchildren, and I've been blessed with 3 great-great-grandchildren. I went to school at the old St. Anne's Academy.
My name is Melvin Chase. I was baptized at St. Cyprian's, received my Holy Communion here, confirmation, got married here in 1963. I'm a graduate of Archbishop Carroll High School and a graduate of the University of District of Columbia with a business degree in business and finance. And I worked 49 years with the Central Intelligence Agency.
My name is Verna Washington Leftwood. I was born and raised in Washington, D.C., down at D.C. General, I was raised in St. Cyprian's Catholic Church. My parents were married in St. Cyprian's Church. My mother converted from Methodist, Lawrence Washington and Marie Washington. My grandparents were members of St. Cyprian's Church, Mary Edelyn Washington and Lewis Washington. And we're Catholic based on my father's side of the family. He had 9 siblings, all of which grew up in St. Cyprian's. One is still living and still attends Holy Comforter, St. Cyprian.
My name is Willie L.A. Jones, baptized St. Cyprian's, First Holy Communion, Confirmation, all those good things. I was employed at the Library of Congress. I went to St. Cyprian's.
My name is Anne Marie Ford. I am a mother. I am a Christian. I am a retired nurse. And I'm a community activist. And I love Jesus Christ.
My name is Joseph C. Mitchell, and I'm a senior. Darius is a junior. I kind of came to St. Cyprian's in a different route. I actually went to Holy Comforter. My mother moved us to D.C. in 1954, the year that the schools were integrated. And I was going to Buchanan Elementary School, and I had to go to CCD classes. So while I was in the CCD class, my very first class, the nun who was teaching the class asked me, where was I going to school? I told her Buchanan. She says, why aren't you at Holy Comforter? So I said, because my mother enrolled us at Buchanan. So she said, well, if you could go to Holy Comforter, would you? I said, yes. I didn't know my mother may have said no. I wasn't sure. So anyway, she said, tell your mother to bring you up here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning and to the principal's office. So she did, and that very day we enrolled at Holy Comforter School. After I graduated in 1957, so in 1957, after that, I was looking for a place to play basketball and other sports, and I was going to the different boys' club. I just didn't find anything that really interested me. Somebody said, why don't you go over to St. Cyprian's? And they got everything over there, so I decided to go over there. I went over to St. Cyprian's. I joined the parish. I joined the CYO, and I played basketball. I played baseball. I didn't have a football program at that particular time, and I tried to run a little track, but that wasn't too successful.
My name is Mary Hunter, and I attended St. Cyprian School, St. Cyprian Parish in the 50s, and loved every second of it.
My name is Lawrence Jones, and this is my big brother, Willie Jones, born and raised in Washington, D.C., went to St. Cyprian Elementary School and graduated. Went to Mackin and graduated. Graduated from college, Rochester State in Minnesota. Went in the Air Force for 4 years. Did 4 years active and 2 years inactive. I got a job at General Service Administration, and at that time I worked there for about 3 or 4 years, and I took a second job to help pay for my daughter's education.
Well, my name is Bertha Barnes Colbert. I'm one of 12 children raised by Georgiana L. and Andrew J. Barnes. I have 3 kids of my own, and just been a long-term member at St. Cyprian.
My name is Catherine Chandler, better known as Kitty. That's my nickname. I grew up with that nickname. My parents were Thomas and Regina Young. My mother was in Middleton, and her mother and father were members of St. Cyprian. That's my grandparents. And so all of her siblings. She had 14 siblings, my mother, were born and raised in St. Cyprian. So I was born and raised in St. Cyprian.
My name is Joyce Covington, and I attended St. Cyprian School from the 4th grade through the 6th grade. I was educated in Catholic schools and some public schools. I went to work and decided that there was more to me than what I was doing, so I went to college. And I became a nurse, which was something that I desired. And I worked at Howard University Hospital for over 35 years and retired.
My earliest memories are we would have plays at Christmas. We would put on these wonderful, wonderful plays.
The earliest I can go back is being an altar boy. I became an altar boy, I guess, around 8 years old. And my father was the one who trained the altar service. So I had to learn. Back in the day of Latin, speaking a language that I didn't know anything about, answering the prayers. And so that'd be my earliest days. And going back even after that, St. Cyprian had a beautiful, wonderful teen club that many of us, I think I can probably count at least 4, possibly more than that, couples who married with each other, but from that teen club at St. Cyprian's. And that's what I really remember.
Well, the earliest memory I have of the church is before I joined. Every time when the Easter come, I would go to the Station of the Cross just so I could see my husband. We weren't married, we were children then. But I just love the love that they show you.
Also had parades. We had a band, we had a little drum and bugle corps, and we had parades, and they would parade from, up C Street. So the whole community would come out, and they would line C Street and watch and wait for the parades to come by. I mean, we had drum major and majorettes and the whole 9 yards, yeah.
It was like St. Cyprian's at the time was like a melting pot for everybody. And I spent almost 7 days a week. I'm probably sure Mr. Mitchell, who was also an altar boy, spent almost 7 days a week in or around the church.
I guess the high point of me being at St. Cyprian's were the friendship and the people that I met and the nuns. I liked my teachers. I had Sister Dorothy in the 5th grade, and I liked her. I don't know, it was something about her that I liked. And I had Sister Pierre in the 6th grade, and I liked her because she seemed to care about us.